Welcome to a short demo of the SimSage administrative interface. This is the interface as seen out of the box. First, we log in. Once logged in, we best to work from top to bottom through the menu. First, we're going to add a new organization. We can edit this organization later or remove it. Once an organization is added, we can select that organization and add a knowledge base to it, as many as we like. We can email questions to a designated operator. This is for when the bot cannot answer a query. Once the knowledge base has been created, we can download particular web paths for this organization. We also have our own website, GitHub repository, where you can download these interfaces. If you do download an interface through the web, you will need these ID numbers. They're the unique IDs for the organization, this particular knowledge base, and a security token for this knowledge base. Downloading, for instance, the search interface is as simple as clicking and saving it to a local drive. We won't do that now. This organization has one user, the default user used to log into the system, the administrator of this system. We can add many more users. Users have roles. The roles are administrator, which is a super user that can add organizations and users, a manager, a sub-user that cannot add new organizations and cannot add new users, but can do everything else. A crawler, obsolete at the moment for external crawlers. An operator for the help desk system, and a reporter for viewing graphs. We're going to add an operator. Once we select the operator role, we can also add other roles, but we're not going to. We must select a series of knowledge bases this operator can interact with. In our example, we only have one knowledge base for this organization, so we're going to just add that one. We save the user. Now that we have a knowledge base, we can add knowledge to it using our spreadsheet importer. We upload the standard SimSage spreadsheet. Click the upload button after selecting the file. And the system will process this in the background using this messaging system. A document source is an external integration point. The platform at the moment supports two different kinds of integrations. These are a file crawler for Microsoft file shares and a web crawler for web pages. We select the web crawler. We have to give it a name. And we can select or unselect whether to remove files after a crawl that have disappeared. This is our detection system. We will leave it off. Okay, we need to add the website. We can add files to include or exclude. So if these web pages include links to files like PDFs, Word documents, or Excel spreadsheets, we can choose. By default, it will grab all of them, but in our case, we want to filter out Excel spreadsheets as they look quite ugly in the search interface. Also, web pages include a lot of information such as menus and footers, which we might want to exclude. On our particular website, we have a footer element and a header element, which we want to exclude. You can also exclude elements by class name, for instance, or by absolute ID. Last but not least, we need to set up a schedule. Schedules are basically when the crawler is active in a weekly cycle. The crawler will execute every week, every hour, hourly slots. So we've set the crawler to always crawl every day of the week, every hour of the week. We save the crawler. Within a few seconds, this crawler will activate on the platform and start harvesting documents. Our website isn't very large. Here's the entire contents of our website as it is at present. Once the spreadsheet has been uploaded, we can start querying the system using this test query. Correct 100% score from the spreadsheet. Correct 100% score. More complex queries. Correct 2 results 100% score. We skip the synonym and semantic sections as they are part of the spreadsheet. We can also manually add examples. I'm just copying an example I've made before. I'm going to teach the system manually, without the spreadsheet, a question-answer pair. Done. To find it, just type any of those keywords. There it is. Let's test it. Direct match, 100%. 91%, not bad. 91%. 92%. Very good. We can also delete particular items by searching for them. These are all the mined items related to SimSage that have been taught from the spreadsheet, their ID. If the ID is a GUID, unless you do this in your own spreadsheets, this is the system's way of assigning unique IDs to manually taught entries. Lastly, reporting. These reports are usage statistics, number of queries, etc. Can also be downloaded monthly. And a license. Now this system has already been licensed. However, I'll show you what this license looks like. Typical license. We generate these licenses. We'll give you as many licenses as you like. Copy the license, paste it into here. Click install. In this case, it will uninstall this license and reinstall the same license. Done. That concludes the administrative introduction.